Have you ever lost important files due to your hard drive failing or getting corrupted or whatever? It's actually happened to me and fairly recently, and in today's video I want to share with you the service that I've been using that's super affordable at just $9 a month and runs in the background so you don't ever have to think about it. My name's Anthony and I've been a wedding and portrait photographer for over 12 years. And throughout this time of working for myself, I've learned so many different productivity tips and tricks and hacks and all sorts of things along the way. And I wanted to create this channel to share all those various things with not just photographers, but creatives. So since the beginning, because I've mainly do weddings, backing up files has been something I've been a little obsessed with. Now, my backup process isn't crazy, and that's actually why I want to share this with y'all. It's pretty simple, honestly, and I'm not even going to go into like everything in depth. I mainly just want to focus on the service that I use because it saved my butt recently. So the service that I use is called Backblaze, and like I said in the beginning, it's just $9 a month. It's unlimited storage, and it runs in the background, so you never have to worry about starting it up or thinking about it. It's just always backing things up, which is great. So recently I was doing a portfolio update for my website. I was like looking through old work, but I was also organizing some of my old files. And one of the drives had 4 terabytes of like years of work. And one day I went to go back to like working on my little portfolio project, and the drive just didn't start. And my heart and just like stomach just sank. It was so scary. But thankfully I had Backblaze running in the background for many years. And it was one of those things where like I never thought I would ever use the service. You're like, it's one of those things you don't ever think it's gonna happen, but it finally happened. And so all I did was I ordered a hard drive from them. It was 200 and something bucks for the hard drive, but they put all the files back onto that hard drive, mailed it to me. I got it in like a day or two. And then I was able to transfer those files onto my computer, send the hard drive back to them. All I had to do is pay for the shipping, and then I got refunded for the remainder of what I paid. So essentially, all I did was pay for shipping, which was, I don't know, like 15 to 20 bucks maybe. And I got 4 terabytes of my files all back on my computer. It was incredible. And so it's just one of those things where like you don't think it's going to happen, but it happened to me, and I just want to share this service with y'all. So the service that I use, like I said, it's called Backblaze. It's super easy. You just install it on your computer. I believe it's on Windows as well. I'm a Mac user. But it just runs in the background, so you never worry about it. It always starts up when your computer starts up. It backs up everything that's on your computer, all your files everywhere. So the files that I keep on my computer are mostly on Dropbox, but I do have some on iCloud, but it's mostly on Dropbox. Now Dropbox is another cloud storage and sort of like a backup in some sort of way, but it also backs up those files that are on Dropbox. On top of it, it will also back up any hard drives that you have connected. So these are the hard drives that I have. This one, the Macintosh one, is my Mac Mini, so it's my main computer. This one called Active Projects, that's anything that I'm currently working on, so it's like all the videos that I'm working on or any client work of photos that I'm editing go onto that drive. These drives over here, they're not plugged in. I don't have them plugged in because the thing that I have them in just makes a lot of noise and I didn't want it in the video. But it shows that they're still there. The thing I will say with plugging in additional hard drives, and so that includes anything that's not your actual computer, whether it's your Mac Mini or your laptop or your desktop, whatever it is, anything that's external that you plug into your computer, it will still be backed up with unlimited storage. But the only like thing that you have to worry about is making sure it's plugged in every 30 days. So if it doesn't get plugged in, they do delete it. However, they do send you email notifications just to say like, hey, you know, it's been 14 days or whatever since you've plugged in such and such drive, you know, and it's just a reminder to like plug it in. So if you haven't added anything new to your hard drive since then, you still have to plug it in, and that way it can read it. It usually takes like, I don't know, like an hour or so, but it just like scans it just to see if there's anything that's changed. If it hasn't, then you're good to go, and then you don't have to worry about it until either you plug it in and you got something new on there, or you just get that reminder. So that's the only thing about it, but it's still unlimited. For me, I have no problem like being able to have unlimited storage backed up. Like I don't have to think about it necessarily, aside from remembering to plug in the drives, but I don't have to like worry about it necessarily, and it's only $9 a month. So you've got different options. You can restore from within the app. You can get a zip bundle like that you download. And then you got these other options. So when my hard drive failed, I used the USB drive option, and you basically go through like a process of selecting which files or hard drive that you want, and then you pay for it, all that sort of stuff. So I pulled this up earlier, but this is like the web version. I pulled it up earlier because it took a little while to load in all the files into this area over here. But this is everything that I've got backed up with them. So as you can see, like one of these drives doesn't, like this one right here doesn't have the full 8 terabytes. But I've got these two drives right here, and then I've got this one right here. I don't know how many terabytes this one is. But that's a lot of storage for just $9 a month. And so I can, if maybe I accidentally deleted something, I can go in here, and these are all my different folders that I have, and then I can go in and download whatever I need. The only thing is that, you know, you can only download a few files at a time if you use through the, you know, web portal or whatever you call it. So the only way to get like a full hard drive and all that is to pay for it. But if it's just like for a few different files, super easy to just like go and download it, and you've got it again. And once again, like it's just a good peace of mind to have. That's essentially it. Like I said, it's super easy. It just runs in the background. I never thought I would use it, but it saved my butt, and I am now a dedicated subscriber to Backblaze. I still use Dropbox, but you know, I think it's like a terabyte or two. I just use it for like my main storage. I'll go into a video on that at some point. And then I also use Time Machine. It's the Max version of like a backup thing. So that way I also have Time Machine as well. So if it's something that was connected to my internal drive, I can go and re-download an old version or whatever and still get access to it. But Backblaze is great because it backs up everything, not just stuff that's on your computer, but other hard drives. And so if you've got a situation like that, I would look into Backblaze if you don't have a backup solution, because one day something might happen. You might lose 4 terabytes of files just like I did. That's it for today. I just wanted to share that with you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will also leave links to everything in the description as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.